18th Counsel, Spiritual Guide. My dear son, you must have learned from these two accounts that you are not in need of multiplying knowledge. Now I shall attempt to clarify for you what travelers of the right path should do. You should know that the traveler should have a sheikh or a murshid, a spiritual guide or teacher, to instruct him and cleanse him of bad manners through the process of tarbiyah and replace them with good character. The concept of tarbiyah resembles the farmer's action of extracting thorns and weeds from amongst his crops so that they may grow better. The follower of the path requires a murshid to improve his character and guide him upon the path towards Allah the Exalted. Allah sent Sayyidina Rasulullah to the people to guide them to his path, and when he passed away, he left behind him his representatives and successors in his place, so that they may direct the people towards Allah the Exalted. The condition of the murshid to be a deputy of Sayyidina Rasulullah is that he must be learned, not that every learned one is fit for it. I will point out to you certain signs, so that not everyone can claim he is a murshid. We say that the murshid is the one who turns away from the love of this world and the love of prestige and power, and has followed another man of insight in a chain that reaches up to the master of the messengers. The murshid should have excelled in disciplining himself in scarcity of food, speech, and sleep, and in abundance of prayer, charity, and fasting. He should have kept the company of a sheikh with deep insight so that the qualities of good character have become his way of life, such as the qualities of patience and perseverance, prayer, gratitude, reliance upon Allah, conviction, generosity, contentment, and tranquility of the soul, moderation, humility, knowledge, truthful sincerity, modesty, trustworthiness, dignity, serenity, deliberation, and other similar characteristics. He is then a light from the lights of Sayyidina Rasulullah and can be taken as a sheikh, murshid. But the presence of such people is rarer than red sulfur. He who is fortunate enough to find such a murshid with the qualities that we have mentioned, and the murshid accepts him, then he should respect him outwardly and inwardly. Outward respect entails that he should not argue with him or engage in discussing each and every question, even if he knows that the sheikh is wrong. He should not spread his prayer mat before the sheikh, except at the time of salah, and when he completes his salah, he should remove it. He should not offer excessive optional salah in the presence of the sheikh, and he should do whatever the sheikh commands him according to his capacity and ability. As for inward respect, this requires that whatever he hears and accepts from his sheikh outwardly, he should not deny inwardly, neither in deeds nor in words, lest he be branded with hypocrisy. If this is not possible, then he should leave the company of the sheikh until his inner state of affairs is in complete harmony with his outward self. He should be warned to refrain from keeping the company of immoral people, so that he may oust from the courtyard of his heart any loyalty of friendship with the Satan from among jinn and human beings and purify himself of satanic habits. In any event, he should choose poverty over wealth. Know that Tasawwuf has two characteristics, steadfastness and serenity from the creation. Whosoever is steadfast and makes his manners and morals most beautiful in dealing with people and treats them with forbearance is a Sufi. Steadfastness entails that he should take for himself only so much as he deserves. Dealing with people in a beautiful manner entails that you do not burden people according to your own desires, but burden yourself according to their desires, so long as they do not violate the Sharia. Then you asked me about Ubudiyya, becoming a servant of Allah. It comprises three things. 1. The first, the careful observance of the command of the sacred law. 2. The second, satisfaction with decree, fate, and the dispensation Allah the Exalted. 3. The third, forsaking, pleasing yourself in order to seek the pleasure of Allah the Exalted. You asked me about tawakkul, total reliance on Allah. It means that you should strengthen your belief in everything promised by Allah the Exalted. That is, you believe that whatever has been destined for you will reach you inevitably, even if everybody in the universe should strive to keep it from you. And whatever has not been written for you will never reach you. even if all of creation assisted you. You asked me about ikhlas, sincerity. It entails that all your actions should be for the sake of Allah the Exalted. Do not allow your heart to take pleasure with the praises of people, nor to be saddened by their condemnation. You should know that riya, a hypocritical show, is born from exalting mankind. Its remedy is to perceive them subjugated to the power of Allah, and to consider them even as inanimate objects in their inability to attain contentment and misery. In this way, you may escape from showing off to them, for as long as you regard them as possessing power and free will, the desire to show off will always be there.